I bought a Mk5 R32. Alright, so if you guys have been following the channel for a little while now, you will have seen that I own a Honda Integra DC5 Type R, or at least I used to own one until I swapped it for this. So this is a Mk5 R32. So for those who don't know what an R32 is, let me talk you through it real quick and we'll start under the bonnet. So a normal Mk5 Golf GTI is a 2-litre inline-4 turbocharged engine with 197 horsepower and their front-wheel drive. Whereas this is a 3.2-litre Vr6, so very similar to a V6, pushing out 250 brake horsepower, and instead of just going to the front wheels, this is actually all-wheel drive. So this uses a Generation 4 Haldex system, which transfers power to the rear as well as the front wheels, which means this thing has launch control and is supposed to do 0 to 100 in 5.8 seconds. Very impressive for such a heavy car. This is a almost 1.6 ton car because of the weight of that 6-cylinder engine and the 4-wheel drive system. Other goodies that we've got over a Mk5 GTI, like aluminium subframe, aluminium rear subframe. We come around to the side here, we have way bigger brakes. These are the same brakes as on a Audi S3 8P. This particular vehicle that I've bought is fitted with these BBS wheels. This thing's stock other than the BBS wheels and the Res Delete. And a very special optional extra for the Mk5 R32s only are these. So these are what they refer to as Recaro wingbacks. So these are genuine Recaro seats. And they're a very rare option. People pay between $3,000 and $4,000 New Zealand just for the seats alone. So I was very fortunate that this particular one's fitted with them. And if we come to the back, you'll see they're painted backs. Very nice. Absolutely love the way they look. We keep on walking around the car, coming to the back as well. Differences between a normal Mk5 GTI. We've got cherry tail lights here, so these are a slightly darker tinted tail light. Different bumper that's actually painted, as well as the center exit exhaust. That's all standard on the R32s. This is my first R32. I've not really even driven many at work. I've had 3 Mk5 GTIs before, so I'm familiar with the Mk5 platform, but the R32s themselves is something different to me. I've literally had this car for 2 days. That's it. I literally just got it. We cleaned it, which is a video coming up after this one. Yeah, we cleaned it, polished it up, and then we've done this video. So if we step over into the interior, get into these super cool wingbacks. The pedals have the R logos on, as well as like this trim over here, as well as some of the trim in the center. That's all different from the regular Mk5 GTI, but the seats really make this car. The sound of that VR6 and these seats absolutely make this car. And I know a lot of you guys will probably be like, why did you get rid of your Honda Integra DC5 Type R for this? Well, my Integra was on 237,000 Ks, which is nothing really for a Honda, and that car, as you guys will have seen on the channel, was mint. But it's hard to get rid of a car with that many Ks, so when the opportunity came up to swap for this, and I like Mk5s already, it kind of made sense. I was looking to move back into a European car as well. I did miss having a Golf, to be honest. And I was looking for something like this with heated levers, cruise control, auto lights, like all that cool stuff, but nothing too new. Because if you guys know me, I prefer this era of cars, like the early 2000s, that like bubbly shape. Yeah, and I got some big plans for this car. Like I want to do lowering springs, one of the first things, air intake, all that sort of stuff. Maintenance wise and service wise, this car, I got really lucky. This is only on 111,000 kilometers, which is really low mileage, and it's already had like the DSG done and the Haldex serviced and all that stuff that I'd normally have to worry about. It has a few little things that I need to sort out, but nothing really major. It's a pretty good condition car. So a little bit of maintenance work first, and then we can get into doing some cool stuff to it. Obviously still have the Focus ST on the channel, which is the main channel car turning into a track car. That is still my main car. But with the Honda now being gone, that means the Focus can move into the garage and we can get even more serious on the Focus stuff. So yeah guys, this is it, my new car, Mk5 R32. I'm really excited, I am really enjoying it. Another thing I didn't mention, this is a DSG, you can get these in manual. I actually wanted a DSG for daily driving. So I'm really looking forward to doing some cool stuff with this car, filming some videos. Like I said, the Focus is still going to be the main car on the channel, but it's going to be cool to have the R32 alongside that as well. Yeah, I used to not be a massive fan of the way this looked, this grille, as opposed to the GTIs, but now that I've got one and I've been looking at it the last few days, I'm actually really starting to like it, like the whole car. I was always a GTI over R32, but because I already have a front-wheel drive turbo, I don't really need two, so this makes sense having this. It's so different to the Focus, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Next video, we're going to be cleaning it, so you guys will see how we got it to this sort of point, and then we're going to go out for a first drive in it, so you guys can hear that Vr6 for yourself. We'll bring the Draggy with us and see what it will do 0 to 100. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more R32 content, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.